I hate jokes about German sausages. They're the worst. I've deleted the phone numbers of all the Germans I know from my mobile phone. I'm now Hans free. These are my poor attempts to really do a great job of introducing my good friend, Rudy. Rudy is a great human being. He's a linguist. He's from Germany. He plays soccer like all great Germans do. He loves books. He has a favorite crow, and I would like to share that with you. I can't read it. I can't do it. He has a favorite quote. He may share it with you. His speech title is, "It always seems impossible until it is done." He's been with Gresham Toastmasters 6 years. Please welcome Rudy.
What happens if you give a procrastinator a brilliant idea? Nothing. Good morning, everyone. I was one living example of that sentiment because I had an idea. I wanted to do something that I seen was impossible. And thanks to the help of Gresham Toastmasters, it took me only 43 years to do it. Started out in 1972 when the Olympic Games were held in Munich, Germany. I grew up 30 miles east of Munich, and I remember the games for two specific reasons. First, television usually started at 3:15 in the afternoon, but for the Olympic Games, morning television was invented. Yes, Robert, I see you. You are always calling me old. Here's the proof. Second, my dad loved track and field, so we watched all the events in the big new stadium. 80,000 people cheering the athletes on, but two races I liked the most. The 50-kilometer walking and the marathon running. Why? Because they started not in the stadium, but far away, and they ran through the whole city for 2 hours to finish their final lap in the stadium, entering it through a secret, mysterious tunnel underneath the bleachers. I thought that was the coolest thing, and I wanted to do that. Fast forward 20 years. I went to college in Munich, did some sports, but not running, played soccer, and met a friend who was a runner. And he did the Munich Marathon in 1991, and the cool thing about that race is that every year it ends in the Olympic Stadium. And I went there, cheered him on, and there he came out of that tunnel like a Greek god coming down from Mount Olympus. And I thought, I want to do that. I want to run through the tunnel one day. And there you had it. One day. Not in a year, not in 2 years. I don't know it. Of course, there was a reason for that. Marathon runners are an intimidating crowd. They're not normal. They are highly organized. They make a training plan. And if the training plan says at 4:30 a.m. in the morning you need to run 10 miles, they don't care if it is raining, if it is snowing, if the howling east wind is blowing. I, on the other hand, like to sleep. Second, they make a nutrition plan. They know all the latest superfoods. Oatmeal, chia seeds, I'm probably not even pronouncing it right. I, on the other hand, had a favorite food back then that was beer. And in case you're wondering, in Bavaria, beer is a food group, not a beverage. Right on. They also have their own language. Shin splints, strides, fartlek. Fartlek, yes. Swedish word for when you train by changing pace and changing the territory. Asphalt, trail running. I didn't know all that, so I did what normal people do. I avoided the issue. I moved far away from Munich in 1995. I had family. I went back to college to learn translation business, start my own business, came to the US, moved around a lot, had no time for money. Came to Gresham in 2008. Kids were at school, I had a little more time, so I started playing soccer, and through soccer I met other runners, and I started 5Ks and 10Ks, but marathon, even though the tunnel was still in the back of my mind, no, that's still not for me. I still liked sleeping, I still liked beer, and I still didn't speak the language. But in 2012, because I was working as a freelancer, sitting in front of my computer, having no social contact, I went to Gresham Toastmasters. And there I found strangely normal people doing extraordinary things. One told me she had climbed Mount St. Helens. Sounded almost as difficult as a marathon. Another one told me that she had changed her lifestyle, cut out all sugar. Sounded like a nutrition plan to me. And then I heard motivational speeches about not giving up. Just start. And I thought, I have a dream. Maybe normal people can run marathons. So in 2015, a New Year's meeting, everybody had great New Year's resolutions, only I was sitting there, what do I say, what do I say? And without thinking, I blurted out, I signed up for the Munich Marathon. And I thought, this is the worst idea of my life. I knew it was in October, I had 10 months to train, and it turned out to be the best idea of my life, because I was forced to do it. I had said out loud that I could do it, even though I didn't believe it. So I had to make a training plan, I had to make a nutrition plan, I had to make travel plans to go to Germany. And I spent a lot of time training, and it was a lot of fun. And I am glad I did, because race day came along. I went to Munich. I was very nervous, but I have my sister who lives in Munich, and Wendy came along to Munich. And I had the support that I needed to do it. The favorite part about race day is 3 things. First, my sister and Wendy chased me through the marathon. Every 5-6 miles, they cheered me on, which is great because you can't stop. You know they're there. You can't give up. It's wonderful. Then marathon runners have this tradition during races, they have wonderful signs. At first, they warn you. Turn around! It's a trap! Halfway through, they get a little more personal in their mocking. This seems an awful lot of work for 1 free banana. For the record, I had 4 bananas in 3 hours. Try that at home. And my favorite at the end, Wendy held up the sign. Love your stamina. Call me, with a big red telephone. It was very helpful that the pain subsided. There I was, mile 25. I saw the stadium, and they led us clearly to a different area than the main entrance. And I got all excited. This was the moment I had been waiting for. I entered the tunnel, which was rather uneventful and boring. However, after 25 yards, you come out into this huge stadium, and I remember it as one of the greatest moments ever. You think you can do anything. And that's the lesson I learned from that. If we all have a dream, it might not be a marathon, it might be finding a better job, it might be have better relationships. The best thing you can do is say it out loud to someone, because you gain an accountability partner. The big thing becomes much smaller. Then you work on, set it into different sections, and it becomes achievable. If you wonder what's up next, Wendy has a long-time idea to ride her bike all the way across the United States, from Astoria, Oregon to Yorktown, Virginia. It takes only 3 months. Sounds like a great way to do it. That will be my next speech. However, my track record is it won't happen until 2061. I will be 95. I hope to see you then.